It was raining. The shop was still open, lights reflecting off the wet streets. Two thugs arrived on a bike, their faces hidden. People moved quickly with umbrellas, unaware of what was about to unfold. Inside, business was smooth, customers browsing expensive jewels. Then, the thugs made their move. As planned, one entered and fired into the air. The other thug pointed a gun at the vendor, leaving him helpless. They packed the jewels into bags, moving fast. But outside, a tall man stood watching, eyes sharp. As the thugs rushed out, he sprang into action, chasing them down. He fired, his bullet hit the bike's tire. The thugs stumbled, crashing to the ground. They fled on foot, darting through narrow alleys, across slippery rooftops, desperate to escape. But just as the man closed in, they boarded a waiting motorboat and vanished into the night. The next morning, the thugs landed on a lush, beautiful island. The dense greenery framed their path as they made their way to Hotel Royal, an opulent fortress where wealth and power met in secret. Dressed in red t-shirts, the thugs entered the hotel, their confidence high. Armed guards watched as they revealed their bounty. Glimmering jewels stolen the night before. The guards and led them to the big boss, a man who controlled everything from the shadows. The thugs demanded their huge payout. But the big boss, calm and smoking his cigar, refused. His voice steady. He said, "That's too much. You'll get nothing more." Guards, heavily armed and imposing, moved in. The thugs, caught off guard, tried to resist, but they were no match for the boss's well-trained force. One by one, they were knocked down. Helpless, the jewels were stripped from their hands, leaving them with nothing. Just then, the hero entered. "Those thugs are my men," he announced coolly. "I looted the jewels. Now I want double what they asked for." The room froze as the tension began. The hero stood tall, demanding what was his. But before the confrontation could escalate, police sirens blared in the distance. Flashing lights filled the hotel as officers surrounded the building. The hero, a detective all along, had planned it perfectly. As chaos erupted, the hero made his way to the big boss's private room. A tense clash followed, fists flying, but in the end, the big boss had no way out. Surrounded by law enforcement, he surrendered, his smuggling empire falling apart. Justice had finally caught up to him.